Hello, and welcome back to Steel Rising. So last time I was traveling through the city and managed to explore a bunch and find information that Lafayette is kind of planned very far in advance.
These gentlemen and I have come to an agreement.
That is good news.
It is.
We will resolve our differences when the time comes. The matter is settled.
You can count on it, Laclos. But now it is clear that we are fighting the same adversary.
Adversary? You are rather indulgent, Monsieur le Marquis. It seems that you are still fond of him, despite his heinous crimes.
Oh, de grâce.
Truly, the king is no more than a wild beast. And together, in large numbers, we will hunt him down.
Madame, please give the model and the engineering notes to Monsieur de Robespierre. However, you shall hold on to the patents. No one knows what the future may hold.
Let there be peace between you gentlemen, for there is still much work to be done. We believe we now have a way to destroy the lanterns. Without them, the machines will no longer be able to carry out their sinister task. But it is still just a strategy, which needs to be tested. And even a conclusive experiment will not guarantee our success. Where will we find a working cannon? How will we get more vitriol? How will we make more cannonballs? Please, I ask each of you to set to work without delay. Pour la nation, messieurs.
Pour la nation.
Pour la nation!
Pour la nation.
Pour la nation. Okay. Well, it's good that everyone's working together at the moment. But yeah, as I was saying before, we found information that Lafayette potentially spent months, if not years even, planning to overthrow the king and instate the Dauphin as the new king, I think. So that must have been an incredible amount of work and a lot of planning. It was definitely not something that he just decided on the day. So, yeah, I'm interested to talk to him, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to fail whatever this quest is. Because I've got side quests. Must return to the Cordeliers convent, show the Marquis de Lafayette the overwhelming evidence found at the headquarters. Yeah. The Bastille, inform Lafayette. Find the Countess in Marais. Yeah, so I've got to talk to him about
Monsieur
the
le
children
Marquis,
first.
I'm listening, Aegis.
The royal children.
I spoke with Monsieur Marat and Monsieur Laclos.
Ah, the scoundrels. Did you force them to confess? Do you know what they did with the children?
They admitted to organizing the ambush at Gros Caillou.
Cursed recreants. Cowardly corrupters of innocence. Where are they holding their prisoners? They must be rescued immediately.
They do not have Charlotte and the Dauphin.
Excuse me? They dare to claim that?
It is the truth. The ambush was a catastrophe. The king had gotten wind of your plans. Automats from Versailles slaughtered the kidnappers and seized the children. By now, the children will have been reunited with their father. There is little doubt about that.
Mon Dieu. Then it is from the clutches of that tyrant in his own palace that they must be saved. I fear that such an undertaking is doomed to failure, although there is no question of giving up.
I'm going to leave it at that for the minute.
Goodbye,
and
Monsieur
talk to
le
the
Marquis.
others. So, I thought the Dauphin was dead, or is it the Dauphin just like the first prince, maybe? And now that the original first prince is dead, the second prince is now the first prince, if that makes sense?
Can I help you, Aegis?
Yeah, I don't
Goodbye.
know. Or maybe Dauphin is just prince.
Monseigneur.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
Goodbye,
No
Allez,
quests or anything to do. I want to make sure I've done
Monsieur.
Go on.
like as much as possible. Those are all the same. Leave it at that. Oh, there we go. Talk to Bailey.
Monsieur Bailly. Good.
Okay. And Lavoisier.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I...
The
The clothes
gunpowder.
I found at the warehouse.
Diable.
Yeah, I still
Goodbye.
haven't got that, so that's fine. Fucking Robespierre.
Have you found Monsieur Marat?
Yes,
Yes.
you are right. He is hiding in the quarries of Montmartre.
Did he show you the way to the Bastille?
No, but he told me about the tunnels that will take me to the Temple.
Oh,
From there, I can fight my way to the Bastille.
The man is trustworthy, as long as he does not count you among his enemies. You should leave us, and take up his advice immediately.
okay.
Were you
That's
present
fine.
when the...
We met him. We laid... so he at least
Was already
positive.
talked about.
Goodbye.
And then fucking Mirabeau, this guy.
Have you found my mother?
Shut up.
No, not yet.
Remember, rumor has it she lives in the...
Goodbye.
Whatever, dude. I don't even care about him. Alright, that's fine though. So, speak to Lafayette. Okay, how is this going to go? Because I'm supposed to accuse him of
Monsieur le Marquis.
planning this.
I'm listening, Aegis.
Yep. Alright, let's go.
Monsieur le Marquis, there is a most unfortunate rumor about you going round.
Oh, just one, is that?
You are accused of having delivered the troops who had gathered in the Place Dauphine over to the king.
Calumny. This is nothing less than vile slander.
Save your breath, General. The rumor is true. I can prove it. There's no point in trying to defend yourself. I know that you raised the National Guard for the sole purpose of taking command of it. There was nothing spontaneous about the uprising.
Do you have any evidence to support your accusations?
I do. I have the manifesto.
Bon sang.
Okay. Alright, so nothing happened yet. I just get more information. The plot.
Why resort to this manipulation?
You must understand what I have done. I did for the good of the kingdom.
I know you
wanted to
believe
stop
it.
this massacre while protecting the Queen and the Dauphin.
Okay.
In the name of the people, Aegis. But an actual uprising of the people would have inevitably led to disaster. Only professional soldiers could organize and lead the resistance.
Who were your accomplices?
My brothers in arms, the brave men of the Régiment de Saintonge, veterans of the American War, men who at the Battle of Yorktown brought an empire to its knees. Alas, we gravely underestimated the enemy's forces. We thought we would face an infantry supported by a handful of machines, but an entire army of automats. It was unthinkable.
Thirst
Some
for
accuse
power.
you of harboring a lust for power. The circumstances were to your advantage.
These aspersions are all too familiar to me. But tell me, if I wanted the crown for myself, why did I not take it when I returned from America? When I had seasoned troops at my command and the people sang my praises with one voice? No, that makes no sense. Though I readily admit that I do believe I am worthy of fulfilling an important role for the Queen after her son is crowned. Lieutenant General of the Kingdom, for example. Or even, if circumstance requires, the Regent. Voila. Now you know everything. I haven't left anything out. However, this truth, if it were made public, would play right into my enemy's hands. So I ask you not to reveal anything I've just told you, and to give me the manifesto.
Oh boy. Okay. That's a tough one. So, I sort of agree with his points. Yes and no to some of them. Now, the points about him saying that only a trained, well-regimented army could possibly overthrow the king is obviously incorrect because he got destroyed. Him and his men were annihilated. Now, I know he underestimated how many automats there were, but they were still annihilated by an opposing force. And there's also proof in many times throughout history that just because you're a heavily regimented soldier and like army does not mean that you will succeed and win in the fight. So that's an unnecessary point. Like, certainly they have a higher chance of success, but you could also just work alongside them. You don't need to just throw them. You don't need to like throw the militia into the river and just abandon them, all in favor of your soldiers. So that's kind of a bad point, and I'm sure there's more intricacy to it as well. Talking about how he wants to not take over as king once he came back from the Americas and winning that war, or at least fighting it with all of his veterans, and how, oh, if I wanted to be king, I would have taken over then. Even though I'm sure that is partially true, but you wouldn't have had that as the plan at the time. So, and things change after years and years. Just like, oh, well, I didn't want to be the king then, but I want to be the king now. So you could have changed your mind since then. So that's also just not the most obvious point. And yeah, even though you might have had like the people on your side, it didn't mean that you had the infrastructure and the connections to actually run an entire country. And you would have had to take like a couple of years perhaps to make connections with other people who are in power, nobles, merchants, all of that sort of thing. Like, you were a general, but you didn't have any like political connections really to help run an entire country. So things can change over a couple of years. So I don't know if that's super important. And what was the other one? I've kind of forgotten now because I'm just kind of talking about stuff that doesn't matter. But yeah, what do I want to do? Do I want to obey him, or do I want to refuse? I don't want to obey, because that's a bad way to put it. I'm not his serf. I'm not his subordinate. But he was apparently trying to do exactly what the Queen wants at the same time. He wants the Dauphin to be the king, and he wants the Dauphin to be safe, which is what the Queen wants, and the Queen is my boss. What should I take? Obey or refuse? Man, that's a choice. I don't know. This is all political shit, actually. Fuck you.
No, General. You'll forgive me for choosing to hold on to it.
In that case, my fate remains in your hands.
Yes, it does.
Can you at least tell me where my detractor is hiding? The one who is spreading these charming rumors about me.
Well, as it
I
turns
cannot
out,
tell
they're
you
not a
anything,
rumor.
General.
Oh, no matter. I will not let this serpent continue to vilify me. I shall get redress for these aspersions in the end.
Do as you wish, General de Lafayette.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm guessing he hates me now.
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening, Aegis.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure... Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Montmartre, speak to Monsieur Marat. Professional soldiers. Yeah. Whatever. I mean, I don't like Marat all that much either, I guess.
Monsieur Marat,
Madame,
I'm surprised to find you here. Did you follow
Yeah,
me?
why are you
didn't you know? The Duke's allies are always impeccably informed. Some even say that we have eyes and ears everywhere.
What do you want from me?
To tell you the truth, I can't wait to hear what you've discovered about the matter at hand. And I was afraid you might leave me in the lurch. You can
I
never be
might
too
still
cautious
leave you
these
in the
days.
lurch.
That's why I decided it would be better for me to come to you.
Oh, dude, that's actually awful. I've immediately got... Oh my god. I don't know why, but I hate the fact... I actually hate the fact that he came searching for me to try and find this information. rather than just waiting patiently for me to arrive. I mean, I know he really wants to know about this so that he can reveal it all to the people. I'm probably going to give it to him just because information is good. Like, you know, you get the information, you reveal the conspiracy, you give it to the people decide. It's like, oh, it turns out you're a horrible person. So, that's good. But I also don't like the fact that he works for the Duke, who is probably very similar, honestly. Yeah,
You
reveal.
were right. Lafayette was behind this purportedly popular uprising.
Aha! I've got him at last.
But he had no intention of handing his men over to the king. His goal was to raise an army and command the troops himself.
It doesn't matter. These troops would have allowed him to crush the Patriots and set himself up as a dictator. He lied to the people.
Maybe.
He lied to the Assemblée Nationale. His time has come. All I need is for you to give me the proof of his treason.
Why would I... That's so weird. Why would I even have this as a choice? Because I've already told him, I've kept the manifesto. I'm just,
Here.
yeah, I'm just gonna...
The details about the operation are written in this manifesto.
That's fine.
Madame, I didn't expect so much. The end of Mortier de Lafayette. The executioner has signed his own death warrant. I will now share these revelations with the people's representatives.
Okay.
Long live the Assemblée Nationale.
Marat, ça par exemple. You're certainly a bold one.
Monsieur, I have come to pay my respects.
Mon pauvre ami, you must be out of your mind to come and defy those you so cruelly maligned.
Maligned, you say? This remains to be seen, Monsieur de Mirabeau. I have here a document that its author has amusingly entitled Le Manifeste Henri V. It appears that the name Louis has fallen from fashion these days.
Quiet, scoundrel, or I'll make you swallow your tongue!
Come now, you wouldn't dare, my dear Mortier. Not when we're in such fine and plentiful company. Monsieur, in these pages, you will learn of the vast plot devised by the Marquis de Lafayette and his sinister conspirators. You will discover how our national hero orchestrated the so-called popular uprising that gave rise to the National Guard.
Bon sang. Monsieur le Marquis.
You will also learn that he has proclaimed himself General-in-Chief in the hope of making himself king in turn, and that it is his lust for power to which the patriots who fell in Place Dauphine owe their tragic fate.
C'est incroyable.
You must believe it, cher monsieur, because to add insult to injury, this tomfool was daft enough to sign his missive.
Par tous les saints.
If what Marat says is true, this is treachery of the basest sort.
Well, Monsieur le Marquis, do you deny it?
No, I don't. The loathsome Marat speaks the truth. I wanted to create an army that would be able to rid our kingdom of our anointed executioner, just as we freed America from England's choking grasp. I only kept it secret to avoid causing more chaos. Can you understand?
You defied the people, Lafayette. This is enough to condemn you.
So be it. You won't hear from me anymore. I leave the fate of the nation in the hands of the speechifiers and demagogues. I encourage you to say your prayers, gentlemen, for our end is near. As for you, rat, go back to the cesspit from whence you came. You should never have come out.
I will gladly follow that order, Général. Such is my pleasure that it will be your last.
Whoa. Alright, I feel fine about that. I'm happy with that ending. Okay, let's see how much Lafayette hates me.
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening, Aegis.
He doesn't hate me at
Goodbye,
all.
Monsieur.
Okay. Alright, that's fine then. That's okay. Alright, so that's everything that I can do at the moment. I've got to just go straight to Montmartre and continue with the main quest line. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with how that ended though. Giving that out, making sure that everyone knows that Lafayette's just trying to instill himself as another leader, basically. And doing it secretly and like with a lot of espionage and not espionage, I guess, but just spying, treachery, hidden actions. Like, honestly. Oh well. Okay. And there we go. Yeah, I don't think there's... Let's just double check. Yeah, just the main quest. That's it. Okay. Let's get through here. The Paris Underground. Okay. The bug guy with the hammer. Ow. Ow again. I still don't know where that bell sound is coming from. I still think that it's like supposed to be a ricochet or like sound echoing from attacking these metal creatures. Not creatures, but like robots. Ow. Got him. There we go. Got another one here. Oh my god. And back. Good. I've got another breakthrough here. Alright. And just like one dude. Easy. Heal. Nothing else in here. Let's have a look. I don't think I can get up there, or why would I? Yeah. Nothing over there. I can probably jump over once I go around, and there's like a pathway leading up, I assume. That is correct. There is a grappling hook. Cool. Item, explosive grenade. Okay. And jump across here. And jump across here. There we go. It's just a spirit. That's fine then. Nothing interesting. I mean, there's probably not anything all that interesting left over. Like, there's probably no weapons that I would get that I would suddenly want to change to. Maybe there's some pathway, possibly. Ow. Okay. There we go. Oh, pressed that too soon. Okay. Come on. There we go. And I got this bag already, which is good. Let's jump around. So I've got to go down. Right, there's nothing up. No, yeah, so just down. That's fine. There's a brick with ordinary oil vial. Another breaker. There's a lot of them. The pit. Okay, yeah, that is a pit. You are correct about it. Dash across. This item is granite cobblestone. I don't think I should jump down there. Right? Like, how would I get back? Or should I jump down there? Oh, there's a grappling hook there, that's fine then. Okay. Easy. Oh, and I'm dead. Well. Okay. That was dumb. Alright. That was stupid. Let's try this again, shall we? I've actually got quite a long way to run back, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm going to rest at this festival first, so that I don't have to do that just little bit of extra running. Okay. Paris Underground. Where's the door? There it is. Go back down. And through here. Yep. I think I just went around from that. Oh. Was down again. Yep. There we are. A little bit further. Here we go. Good. Alright, so let's try this again. Jump down. No, I almost jumped off again. These like small pathways. Kind of terrifying. Okay. That's good. Got that back. Why did I even come down here, I guess? There wasn't really a purpose to it. Alright, let's just jump back up. Good. Okay. Please don't. No. Please stop. Okay. Jeez. Alright. Pick this up, I can. Good. Oy. Oh boy. Alright. What is this? Essence of the spirits? Where am I? How do I... How do I get up? Oh, like this. Right. Okay, jump across, pick up whatever this is. Explosive grenades. Gotcha. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I've got this horn guy. Yep. That's fine. Good. Okay. And keep going up. Just keep on going. The temple. There we go. Nice. So is there going to be another boss at the end of this temple? Or is it just straight into basically onwards? Let's use any spirits that I've got. Yep, that's fine. And have a rest. Boutique. Probably has nothing interesting. Yep, nothing interesting. No new modules that I care about. Materials I don't need. I don't really need to sell... Actually, I can probably sell a lot of stuff and probably level up. Is this the maximum that I'm getting, or is this... Because if I sell 35 cast iron, and each one is worth 2,400, oh my god, yes, I make so much money. Yeah, there's no reason not to do that, and sell, like, the low level... yeah, I don't care about that, don't care about that, don't care about fight resist, or that. Yeah, I'm gonna sell all of these that I don't want or care about. Yep. Okay, there we go. What about equipment that I don't want or care about? Because I'm not going to change now, right? Like, that'd be ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I am going to sell all of them that I don't care about. Give me as much money as I can, so that I can just level up a whole bunch of times. Screw it. Let's go. Okay. A little bit more. Oh my god, there's actually so many pieces. It's fine. How many more are there? Damn. Okay, there we go. Sell those. Now I'm full up on that. I'm not going to use potions. I'm not going to use grenades or granites or potions. Or grenades or grenades. Okay. I'm not going to use those. I'm not even really going to use the alchemical capsules, but I'll hold on to those because there's not really a reason to sell them either. Okay, so now I have, what is that? 235,000. So I could probably level up like, one level is 29k and I've got 235. Well, I could probably level up like 5 or 6 times, assuming the increase in price. So at the moment I'm level 40. Let's just go all in on power. Yeah, so I got 5 levels. Awesome. So that should be way more damage. Significant amount more damage. Yeah. Nice. Much stronger. Okay. Let's have a look through here. Can't go through... What's happening? How do I open these gates? Can't go through this one either. There's no obvious levers anywhere, which is fine. Hello. Ow. Oh god. I should have put some into endurance and get more stamina, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Need more stamina. Might have been a little bit easier, I suppose. So I can jump over. Is there anything here? No. There. Let's try jumping over. See what's up here. Nothing there. I don't think there's a reason to go up, though, is there? Right? No, it doesn't look like it. That's fine then. Through here is where this gateway is, and then the big fat guy. Oh, and a spider. No one deal with that. Ow. Yep, ow, again. Oh, please. Okay. Oh, no, I pressed it too soon. Okay. So I managed it fine, I guess. So, what's down here, though? How do I go through this way? Is this the exit? I wonder. Oh, yep, it is. Whoops. Okay. Hopefully I can just turn around and go back. Because I wanted to see what was on the other side of the exploration. And actually, that's probably a good place to leave off as well. Because it's now this entirely new area. So I'm going to leave it off for now. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.